Alright. What is the likelihood that I'll actually be able to do anything with that shield? Because I don't even know if I can go into that area without touching the shield. So I don't know, man. Maybe I should go look on this. Okay, Gert. Where is he though? There's a couple up there. And there's some menhir rights here. We'll go back to that later. It's like a whole DLC area or something. It was very fun though. It's enjoyable. Enjoyable location. Let's go to there. Alright, quick. I want to check out the menhir rights quest up here. Hopefully I can go through this. We're gonna find out. Moo. You know, one of the coolest things I think that devs have ever done was they voice acted all the moos in Diablo's secret cow level. They had all the developers just say moo as for the voice acting for the moose for all the cows. I thought that was really ingenious and cool. It's funny when developers put in a little personal touch like that. I think it's really neat. Have I seen this yet? Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure that's in here.
I hope that Camelotian knows what a treasure he's getting. Daisy's not just any horse. I guess. I've spent a lot of time with him. Rob would always send me to the stables when I was getting underfoot. He'd say, "Gil, you go to the stables and don't you show your face again until I tell you." I guess I must have been an annoying kid. I do. Pa had to borrow money from Grandpa to buy it, and he had to work so hard to prove that he deserved it. After he and Ma passed away, Rob kept on working, and I did my best to help. Grandpa was, well, I don't know. I didn't see much of him in those days, and now we're supposed to just leave after everything. It feels like we're letting him down. He never seemed so bad to me. But like I said, he didn't bother me too much. If he was in a good mood, he'd even show me a thing or two around the stables. Well, that didn't happen often. But I suspect things might have been different for Rob. Have a nice day.
Oh, so Gil didn't have that big of an issue with his grandfather. That tends to be the case, huh?
You doing okay?
Gil seems like the younger one, though. Where you at, Robert? Robert? Where are you, Robert? The Red Pirate Robert. Where are you, Robert? There you
I
are,
talked to
Robert.
Gil. You know, I never thought he had it in him. I know he didn't kill the old bastard on purpose, but that was some quick thinking. Still, I wish he hadn't felt like he had to keep it to himself all those years. Not much. Granddad beat me until I passed out. It was probably the closest he came to killing me. When I woke up, I was in pain. Grandad was gone, and Gil just patched me up and then acted like nothing had happened. We never said a word about it. I guess we both wanted to forget, just for different reasons. No, we talked about it, and the only thing keeping him here was Gil. But I promised to back down a bit, let him do his own thing. He's gone to talk to Yvain's master of horses about taking him as an apprentice. I'll miss him, but I guess it'll do us both good. Thank you for what you've done for us. May the All-Mother bless you.
I kind of want to go to the druid. He's just right there. The fact that they don't really mark the NPCs, or at least the houses. There should be like a druid shack right here, something, you know? Just something to give you a little bit of a, where is this guy, you know, type of thing. Because I want to buy these spells. Oh, battle mage. He also has stone skin and mushrooms and stuff. I think I have these, honestly. I don't think I need to. Picked up some magic spells. Because getting that little those crystal bug things, those are great. I think those are absolutely fantastic. It's interesting how I feel like I jump better when I'm holding the weapons. At least the cape doesn't goof. I wonder if the bonus from that area is like active in the normal area as well, because you could get really strong in there in that dungeon area and then just absolutely obliterate things. Woof. Go get them. Meow. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, hey. Where'd this one go?
I will be your downfall. Your armor won't save you. Back to your hovel, coward. Tis but a scratch. No!
Let's take it off. Okay, we are going the wrong way. We need to go up here. Got to go through this beautiful area. A potato! It's really funny watching them jump around. I'm glad they gave some of the mobs that glowy thing, so you can better identify them, especially in the long grass. Wapow! I like the baskets. I'm gonna run over to this shrine. If I remember correctly, there's a baddie. We can skip that. I guess we're not going to skip that. Holy brother. Zestra fazer. Who are you? Barrett?
Another vessel of flesh wandering these damned lands. I sensed the stench of mortality upon you from miles away. Was it the church? The druids? Or have the old gods marked you as their sacrifice? Don't answer. All paths lead to eternal darkness. The wheel of suffering turns without purpose. You seek the crossroads, like all others before you, as if it would save you from what awaits beyond the veil. I am Baharit, a knight of the abyss. It's where the weak gather, desperately clinging to the illusion of hope, to their prisons of flesh. It does offer temporary shelter, one final respite before the eternal night. Your soul is marked by corruption. I can see the void growing within you. If you seek liberation from the chains of flesh, I can open the gateway. Your life has been nothing but a cosmic joke. But your death could become a sacrament. Just say the word. Yes. The void claims us all eventually.
Let's go, brother.
Excellent. Let blood be the...
Oh, wow. Wait. Wait up. Hold on. Of course. He kind of reminds me of someone. Blooming Flare, Honorary Sword, Dual Knight Helmet, Armor, Gloves, Trousers, and Dual Knight Booties. Let's take a look, shall we? Doesn't seem much different. Dash stamina cost. Critical damage. Increases max stamina. 15 endurance. Increases enemy stamina loss after a successful parry. Those are actually pretty good gloves. Deals 100% more damage to staggered enemies. Blocking regenerates 50% of the block damage of stamina. It's actually a pretty good sword. I'll give it decent. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get past this mountain here, so. Ow! This left hand weapon doesn't really hit as good. Maybe it's me wiggling too much. Taste pain, bitch. That's right. The weird touched farmers are actually pretty interesting because they count as like, oh, what is this? Oh? Oh? Look what we have found. Some carnations. Alrighty then. Human.
You'll pay for that insult.
Wow.
To your hovel, coward. You're no match for me.
Holy.
I see fear in your eyes.
Uh-oh. We are a little bit overboard and might have to, stash some goodies. Increases damage with 2 weapons by 25%? Okay. Put. Yeah, probably. Pretty sure I should put all this stuff in here. And this dual knight armor too. It's a bit heavy. Oh, he wants to talk? Let's talk, brother.
I'm astonished, and it's hard to find the right words. I would never have imagined that an underwater kingdom lay so close to Avalon shores. Let us study it carefully. I want to learn how it came to be, and why it called to us. I have a feeling this will be quite an intriguing journey.
Indeed. Wow. Moonshine. What is this? A duelist blade, eh? Deals extra damage when only facing one opponent. Critical hits with this weapon deal an additional 50% damage. And melee critical chance by 15%. That's a really good weapon. Ruby shell. Another dually blade. Amber stride. That's a really good set for like dually weapons. Red death shield, huh? Imagine a duelist shield. Especially if you upgrade them. Alchemy. What is this? 5 chance? probably stash them. 9 dexterity. Once I get the 9 dexterity, it would be pretty good. I'd have to upgrade them a couple times, but the damage is really, really good. Bank them for now. Stash them, I guess. Alright, let's take a look. Should we hop into the lake? There's a hole. The Abyss of Sagramore. Do I have a potion? I can drink little. I do. Okay. I'll keep it in mind in case I need it. Imagine, right? Oh, it acts like a cave. Wow. How do I get back? I think this might have been a one-way. What's up, Gargoglin? Something big stomping around. Ah! Did you see that? Pow! Man, I thought I'd be able to wreck those marrow gas now, but they're still tanky. Look at that thing. Pow! Oatmeal with milk. What are you? You're big. Go, minions. I think they might get themselves stuck with the jumping. Hello. What's up, gato?
You're not one of the rats scurrying about this place. Truth be told, you don't seem to belong here at all. Perhaps you shouldn't be here, eh? But in the grand scheme of things, it's none of my concern. Do you need something? A king is a king. He bears the flaws inherent to any ruler, as if the crown itself bestows similar faults upon each bearer. But there's little to say about Sagramore. It's the queen, his wife, who is the true delight. She's scheming, spiteful, and beautiful. The ideal woman. Trust me, I've met King Sagramore on many occasions. He doesn't make much of a grand impression, and he used to have quite the short temper. There's not much around here. The most important places are my shop and Sagramore's court, just over there. You might also run into the Shroom Knight. The Queen's personal lapdog. Though he's a knight, he's a rat of the lowest order. I can't make heads or tails of him. No idea what he needs. If you want, go ahead and talk to him. I've grown tired of that fellow. Name's Gatto. Once upon a time, I used to be a rat catcher at the court of King Sagramore. Later, fate led me to catching rats here, outside the cold walls of Sagramore's castle. Waiting for a customer. Are you interested?
That's cool.
Come back.
Interesting. Go, my minions. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. Dagonet, the Jester Knight. Known for his wit and humor, Dagonet served Arthur as both jester and knight, proving that even the fool can be a hero. His loyalty and bravery shall forever be praised. It probably gave one-handed. Stay put, stay put. You dick. Buttons. Yeah, my guess is it was one-handed. Why am I heavy? What the giggles, dude? Need some more endurance. Pow! Is this the Shroom Knight? Skander. What's up, brother?
Greetings to you. Brave soul. You carry a light that doesn't belong to the Sagramor's realm. You're not from here, are you? I fear, then, that you won't be able to grant me absolution. At least not yet. Only a pure soul can bear the sins of another. My soul was once like that. I thought it would be enough to... I don't know what I thought. I've been here for so long. Not just anyone's. I took upon myself the sins of my queen. I had no choice. I swore an oath of loyalty. But if I had known the weight of the Queen's misdeeds, sometimes I wonder if this is my punishment. A punishment for consorting with someone so corrupt.
You're a simp, brother!
I don't know. I sought meaning in the All-Mother, pondered the truths of the Red Priests. I searched for a merciful God, but all was silent. Then I came here, for Sagramor, soon to be king, was about to ascend to the pantheon of demigods, and beside him stood the queen, as radiant as dawn, gentle as the light of spring. I swore to serve them until the end of time, yet she desired a true kingdom, regardless of the means. Next, there was the descent into the depths where we now find ourselves. This came to pass at the Queen's behest. How twisted and corrupted must one's soul be to desire something so dreadful, to rule alone over the world of shadows. I was stupid. Apparently, this is what the world looks like without gods. Everything that was meant to be born here was supposed to fulfill a beautiful mission. Instead, it became an endless wandering in the abyss. Sagramor took a wife, a woman whose power no one was aware of, much like her true intentions. And here it is. The kingdom deep in the abyss, with its abysmal king and queen. Ah, that. It may be my only solace in this vale of tears. The fungus helps me keep my senses, attuning me to the rhythm of this forsaken kingdom, making me somehow understand. I feel the footsteps of the souls wandering about. I feel their ever unfulfilled needs and desires. The fungus conveys this to me quite clearly. Yes, and in a way, I accept the workings of this wretched place. I feel as though I am a part of it. It gives me some sense of belonging. And perhaps there is another future for this realm. Perhaps if we are all connected here, forming one single organism, it might lighten our burden? Who knows? Scroll. Indeed, I recall seeing druidic sages arriving at the court long ago. I also witnessed powerful acts of magic. Surely the court custodian might know more. But you must forgive me. I cannot provide you with a more specific answer. May goodness and light guide.
That's sad. Poor guy. He's still completely, like, aware of his situation. Probably lived for a really long time, too. That sucks. What a zone. I don't like that tree. I wonder if I shot it, if it would do anything. I feel like this bridge is gonna break. Don't break my bridge. Fuck! Who are you? Oh. I'm frozen. Ah! this? Holy. Ow! Ah! Ow! Wow. It's almost done. Skeleton Knight. Is that a... It is. A spirituality.
Ah, a new guest in our court. Welcome, stranger, to the humble halls of King Sagremore's castle. Are you here to seek an audience with the king and queen? Many are eager to see them, though most are the old regulars. I'm sure their highnesses will be pleased to see a new face. We haven't had many guests of late. Oh, no need to trouble yourself with me, my lady. I am but a simple custodian, a lowly servant of our gracious majesties. Though, if I had performed my duties better, perhaps there wouldn't be so much constant dying. Oh, it's no big deal. We live here in perpetual suspension. Time can't touch us, and it's all thanks to the Queen and her sisters, who decided that would be best for everyone. Well, as long as you don't sin against their majesties, then you might share my fate, or that of Sir Stygander, who you may have encountered on your way to the castle. Loyalty, of course. Sir Stygander swore to our queen that he would remain faithfully by her side, and that he would take every sin of hers upon his shoulders. That was a very unfortunate pledge, as it later turned out. Now our brave and loyal Sir Stygander is atoning for sins that aren't his, but breaking his vows would be a sin in itself, requiring even more atonement. It's a no-win situation. But such is our fate. Well, I wanted to feel the softness of the royal bed. Yeah, no, don't look at me like that. It's not what you think. The Queen's honor is intact, at least where I'm concerned. But I happened to be in the chamber when King Sagremore appeared. He wasn't alone, and his companion wasn't the Queen. It was one of the harpist sisters. But shush. The king didn't notice me, but the queen caught on to my unease. She tried to force me to confess what I had seen. I think she suspected it involved one of the king's indiscretions. In the end, I was the one who paid for his sin. Oh well, it's the lot of servants to bear the burden of their lord's transgressions. Oh, I'm sure they will. But you might have to wait a bit. The king's schedule is completely full for the foreseeable future. And, before you ask, no, there's no way to speed it up. King Sagramore is very particular about treating all his subjects equally. Unless you're aiming to become the court jester, there's not much I can do to help. Though, now that I think about it, perhaps if the Queen's sisters put in a good word for you, you might just get to the front of the line. Oh, that would be Miss Clare and the midwife. Should I elaborate about the royal family in any particular order? She's a wonderful woman, completely dedicated to family. Her life's mission was to bring a child to the royal couple into this world. She loves all the royal children. Unfortunately, none of them are suited to inherit our kingdom. You'll be fine, as long as you don't insult her family. She's the youngest of the sisters. She used to be so sweet and innocent. But now, well, I shouldn't gossip. I'm already trying to make up for that. Just know that Miss Clare isn't a bad person. She became envious of the Queen's love for the king and ended up chasing after boars who never really returned her feelings. I don't know much more than that. Talking to Miss Clare is rather, difficult. You'll see what I mean. I'm glad you asked, my lady. All you need to do is kill me, and the keys to the sisters' chambers will reveal themselves to you. Yes, exactly. It's no big deal. I've died thousands of times. That's just how it is for me. Ever since Sagramore's kingdom was established, I've been the keeper of the keys to all the chambers in the castle. And with magic, when a spell says, "Guard at the cost of one's own life," well, it tends to take that phrase quite literally. If I died forever, I wouldn't be able to guard the keys anymore, right? So I come back to life every time someone needs a key from me. That's just how things work around here. Hello again, my lady. Have a splendid time at...
Let's try it. That worked. Ah! I want the plate. How? What? The lock seems to be broken. Okay. Uncritical hit applies haste. A weapon relic. My minion is oblivious. Holy. Raspberries. Bread. Gold chalice. Get some wine. Bread. Silver plate. Cheese. How interesting, huh? So those are regular plates. But these guys eat off of gold plates and silver plates, eh? way did I come in here? Is it this way? Hey, butter. We like butter. Kind of redundant at this point, though. Now that we've found a better food recipe, the best thing is like regular fish. She's hideous! Ooh. Wow. Scorching Pathway, a new mage spell. Hello, Claire.
Boars. No, not Boars. Boars in the letters. The letters to Boars, to beloved. These, all of them, I write. Letters to beloved Boars, I write. I write only letters to Boars, to beloved. Yours, Claire. Sister has a tablet. Once she had it. Once, sister. There is no love in her. There is much in me, for Boars, for beloved. My beloved, my dearest.
Oh. Let's find out what's going on with this chick, man.
Once upon a time, there lived a young maiden named Claire. She had 2 sisters, and together they resided in a resplendent castle within a land untouched by the cruelty of time. In this unchanging realm, there was neither the sorrow of endings nor the joy of beginnings. No sunrises, no sunsets, and no seasons to mark the days. Such was the design of the eldest sister, whose insatiable hunger for control bound the kingdom in eternal stillness. She hoarded love and devotion as a dragon hoards treasure. Yet for all her power, her heart remained empty, cursed to feel nothing for eternity. Claire, the youngest and gentlest of the sisters, moved quietly through the cold, unchanging halls. Her beauty was, too, untouched by age or hardship. Yet unlike her sisters, Claire possessed a secret, a flicker of defiance against the curse that gripped their land. Her heart remained free, protected by a force beyond even her eldest sister's reach. True love. This love bound her to a noble young man named Bors, whose memory was her light in the kingdom's shadow. Though torn apart by dark magic, Claire refused to surrender to despair. She She knew that giving up hope would mean losing herself entirely, succumbing to the same cold emptiness that claimed her sisters. So she endured, her heart steadfast in its belief that love could shatter even the darkest of spells, and that one day, somehow, she and Bors would reunite. It was the height of summer when young Bors first laid eyes on the maiden of his heart, working in the fields, skin bronzed by the sun. He paused as the sound of hooves drew near. A lone maiden approached, her hair shimmering like spun gold, her cheeks rosy and her waist snugly drawn into a spring green corset. While the other peasants bowed their heads, Bors stared unabashedly. Sensing his gaze, the maiden turned sharply, startling her steed. The horse reared and she tumbled from the saddle, straight into Bors's waiting arms. Their eyes met, and in that instant, the maiden felt herself lost. A warmth bloomed upon her cheeks, but a deep foreboding stirred in her stomach, for she knew there would never be another man who could claim her heart so completely. From that day forward, she rode past the fields daily, offering Bors water and sharing quiet moments beneath the shade of a willow tree. Days stretched into nights, and the two surrendered to love. But one day, as the maiden passed the field, her beloved Bors was nowhere to be found. She waited beneath the willow until darkness fell and reluctantly returned to the castle. The next day, and the one after that, she returned. But Bors never did. Summer turned to autumn, and the maiden ceased her rides. She withdrew into the shadowed stillness of her tower, her heart heavy with unending sorrow. Unbeknownst to her, Bors's bones lay bleached and brittled beneath the sun, hidden in the very field where their love had bloomed. For in Sagramor's kingdom, no crime was graver nor punishment swifter than love.
Wow, dude. Like, I'm really impressed. I really feel for Claire. Let's find out what happened to him, right? Who was jealous?
Long ago, there lived a maiden named Claire, fair of face and gentle of heart, cursed by her cruel sister to remain imprisoned in a high tower. Forbidden to step beyond its walls or look out of the window, she spent her days weaving a tapestry of the outside world, a world she could glimpse only through the reflection in an enchanted mirror. Yet Claire dared not lift her eyes from the loom, for the curse was absolute. If she ever stopped her weaving to gaze out the window herself, the fragile thread of her life would snap. One day, the mirror revealed a grand procession on the road below. Among them rode a knight clad in gleaming silver armor, a sapphire cape following behind him. His warm eyes and copper hair struck Claire's heart with longing. Unable to resist, she rose and stepped toward the window for a glimpse of the gallant knight. The moment she moved, a terrible pain gripped her chest and the mirror shattered. Claire, knowing the curse had claimed her, fled the tower. She reached the road just as the procession passed, grasped the knight's cape, and collapsed. Sir Bors turned a sudden tug, leapt from his horse and caught her. Her breath grew faint, and she whispered, "Do not grieve, for I am glad to have seen you, my knight." With those words, her spirit departed. Sir Bors wept bitterly, for never had he seen a maiden of such beauty and grace. His heart swelled with both joy and despair, for he knew he would never again love another as he loved the fair and cursed maiden, Claire.
You know, this part is really, really well done. These stories are really tragic. And they're just short stories, too.
In the days of King Sagramor, lived Bors, a wandering minstrel whose songs were famed for their beauty and sorrow. Among his melodies was one that bore the weight of his heart. The ballad of a lady named Claire. Claire, a noblewoman of unmatched grace, had been betrayed by her jealous sister, who sold her to a rival lord for power. Locked in a distant tower, her pleas for rescue went unheard. But Bors, who had once sung for her in her father's court and fallen deeply in love, learned of her plight and vowed to save her. He journeyed to the castle where she was held and sang beneath its mist-shrouded walls each night, hoping she might hear him. At last, a faint voice joined his song. Claire, her spirit unbroken despite her captivity, determined, Bors devised a daring plan. Each evening he sang in the castle hall, lulling the court into an enchanted trance. When the moment was right, he slipped away to free Claire. Together they fled through shadowed halls, hearts pounding with hope. But as they reached the forest edge, disaster struck. The alarm was raised, and the guards gave chase. Armed only with his lute, Bors faced the guards to protect Claire. In the struggle, he was struck down, his body falling beside his broken lute. Claire was dragged back to the castle, her heart forever bound to the minstrel who had died for her.
Claire sounds like a nice person. Tragic.
I was writing something important. Do you know what it was? Yes, Bors, my former lover. I have fond memories of him. Really? Perhaps that was true once. I longed for my own Sagramor. I craved love, true love. A beloved, not a dog. My dearest Bors, I'm sorry. My sister. I have 2 sisters, one older and another the eldest. She wanted Sagramore. She wanted the crown. She has everything except love. She has no desire for love. She wants to rule. Love is not necessary. Power is. Fear is. It's at the very top, above all else. To see everything. To hear everything. She does. She holds the power of the men here. She has everything. Here, you've read these notes on the stacks of paper. My handwriting. I must have written them, yes. Strange? No, I'm sorry. Enough. She sees all, hears all. Her arms are long. They're everywhere. Go now, go.
She's not hideous. She's very beautiful.
Who goes there? Are you here to see the children? Oh, my sweet babies. I lost them. I lost them all before they even got here. They scattered, poor things, like dandelions in the wind. My little flowers, they're all gone. Met their grim fates within these castle walls. They die and die at the hands of those who should have loved them, or through their neglect. Poor little things. They deserved so much better. After all, they were barely more than blood on our sister's white sheets. Really? You'd do that? And you won't hurt them, will you? Please, I cannot bear to hear their cries anymore. I need them close, so I can watch over them as I was meant to. If I could keep that one promise I made to my sister, perhaps then I could finally know peace. Let me think. Renaud, the Crown Prince, loved to stand on the balcony, gazing down at the gardens, watching the legacy that will never come to be. Little Noah, covered in blood. His mother would wash him again and again, scrubbing endlessly. It feels like he rarely leaves the bathtub. Oh, and Hugo, such a sweet child, sleeping soundly in his cot. sleeping and sleeping, always and forever. He has his favorite lullaby. She stitched them into her prayers, yet the gods unraveled them one by one. Where are they? I feel their weight in my arms, yet when I look down, there is nothing. Find them. Find them!
Man. Oh.
Why did you kill me? I didn't want to. I didn't want to be like that. Mum, she used to call me Little Fish sometimes when she was in a good mood, but when she wasn't, she'd call me Bastard, Misfortune, or Mistake. Once, during a bath, I cried that the water was too hot. So she pushed me fully underwater and held me there until I learned. After that, the water was always cold. Mama is the most important one. She controls everything. Everything rests on her shoulders. I can't disturb her. Father is the king, and usually just sits on the throne. Mama always said he was busy, but he just sits there. Then I was here, sitting in the water, and I never cried again.
So Sagramore is dead. Why would he just sit there, right? So she killed him. I don't know if that's true, but that's my guess. Man. Claire was way better. Way better than this one, man. Oh. This one hurts. This one hurts a lot.
He's gone. Young Prince Renard. Oh, by the gods, lost for good this time. The midwife will wring my neck with her bare hands. I can't. No, I won't go back to her like this. And the Queen, she'll do worse. Much worse. Have you ever seen her angry? Hopefully not. She has ways. Cruel ways. The lash is the kindest punishment among all of them. My favorite. Oh, yes, of course. Straight into the void. He stood there for a long while, just staring into the well. And then he was gone. He just stepped in like it was the most natural thing in the world. Oh, surely you don't mean to. Oh, may the gods watch over you. Or, no, wait. Better they don't look upon someone heading into a place like that. They might feel disgusted. But I wish you luck. Remember, everything you do is being judged.
Did the midwife send you? Or was it that coward who's supposed to be keeping me under their heel? Don't take it personally. You're not that special. Nobody is. I just wanted you to leave me alone, but as always, everything in this house proves hopelessly useless. Any form of service, flawed and feeble. They lack competence. Next time, I'll find a deeper despair and an emptier void to hide in. The firstborn of the king and queen, a proper little princeling, almost grown, though life has never tested me thanks to the comfort I was raised in, which is why I'm full of whims, why I think only of trivialities, why I'm just a gilded youth unable to appreciate what I have. I won't bother listing every one of my vices. Mother won't be pleased with how miserably the court servants perform their duties. She never handled disobedience well. Well then, we can skip pedagogical lectures, as I know you'll force me to return at the end. And later, I'll try to run away again. Above? What above? There's nothing there either. Here, emptiness turns into more emptiness. Nothing begins, nothing ends. The same, over and over again. I'll tell you something. This place, all this darkness and silence, is no different from what awaits us in the gardens, the halls, or the chambers. Of all my mother's obsessions, control is her greatest. Everything must bend to her will. That's why I take so much pleasure in defying her. Poor father, letting her trample him like that. It seems a crown on a man's head weighs him down and dulls his mind. The charms of power. They say I take after him. Look closely, and you'll see all you need to know. How pitiful I must be then. Spare yourself the trouble. You don't have to drag me by the hand, I know the way back. The Queen's little lapdog. Phew.
You found the young master. Joy, such great joy. I owe you a debt or two. We simple folk, we must stick together. Here, take this. I hope it serves you well.
They are here. All of them. My sweet little petals. I'm so sorry. I should have tried so hard to bring you into this world. But maybe now we can set you free. You will help us, won't you, stranger? Fate has made a mockery of us all. Our deepest desires have been laid bare, twisted into instruments of our torment. Take these poor little creatures. They have no place in this world, yet they are forced into it and out of it, again and again. But our sister wished for them, and here, her word is the only law. My sister's reign must end. It's brought us horror upon horror, all because of her fear and obsession. She thought she could forge fate with power, but she was wrong. Fate is inevitable, and the one she claimed was never hers to begin with. Yet we are the ones who suffer the most.
Hello again, my lady. Are you ready for your audience with the King and Queen? Nobody knows. The King and Queen haven't granted an audience to anyone in years. All these poor, lost souls will never get their turn. Only Stygander and I are aware of the passage of time. The rest are stuck, frozen in the moment. But we're not allowed in the throne room, so we have no idea what's going on with the King and Queen. If I were you, I'd be sure to mind your manners and follow every order, for your own safety. Ah, I see you're trying to coax a little gossip out of me. I appreciate the effort. You're the only one around here who can hold a normal conversation. Not many people know that the three sisters are Bandrui, female druids. Interesting, isn't it? Not all druids allow women to engage in their noble profession. They didn't care, though. They did their work, and they did it well. One day, they delivered a prophecy to Sagramore, telling him he was destined to be the next King Arthur. Our king took their words to heart, and made one of them his queen. The other sisters helped the queen maintain the kingdom in its current state. It's not for me to say whether it's right or not. I know my place and the role I've been given. As you wish. Here is the most precious of all keys. It will open the doors leading to the throne room. Oh, and you might have an occasion to see the royal chapel. Please, don't forget us. Damned for all eternity.
change. You have been noticed. I was chosen to extend you an invitation to speak. But first, you must let me show you something beautiful. The mycelium. Do you agree? I am not the one who can give you that insight. You will learn everything during the conversation. I promise that nothing will be hidden from you. My role in all of this is insignificant. I am but a small part of a greater whole.
It must have something to do with the knight and his mushrooms, his fungus.
Splendid.
Yeah. I had a feeling it might have something to do with the fungus.
Your arrival brings me joy. It means this place might have a better future. Welcome. Your arrival has sparked real change in this place. For the first time in centuries, I have no doubt this change will only deepen. But I want you to understand what you will bring about. The curse of this place will be lifted. However, with its disappearance, all the inhabitants of this place will die against their will. There is, however, an alternative. You will go to my home, the place that is my core, and you will take a part of me. When the time is right, you will place me within the body of the unfulfilled King Sagramor. I will take control of this place through the bodies of the royal couple. This is the only way it can be done. The king and queen are inextricably linked to the origin, the present, and the potential future of this place. They must have a part in this. My growth will be slow, but eventually I will encompass everyone. The new kingdom will be a common good. I cannot force this decision upon you. I am not able to threaten you, nor do I wish to. But after you complete your task, this place will die with all its inhabitants. That is all. No more, no less. So then, what is your choice? There will be no other opportunity for this conversation. I don't want to strain Sir Stegander's body for too long. Ah, the faithful penitent. We were fortunate to cross paths. He found peace and was able to partially come to terms with his fate by attuning himself to me. As for me, I gained this vessel through which we can converse. We helped each other greatly.
He's a fungus. Man. Sir Stigander. Stigander. It would be sad if he ended up living in torment for so long and didn't get anything out of it. I feel like the midwife. She deserves a better queen than the one she has. And the king, he shouldn't be letting his queen do something like that. I think maybe he just wished he was King Arthur, but doesn't that mean that their prophecy was wrong? That the king is actually not? He took the burden of her sins. I wonder if it is the burden of the sins that I am speaking with. Like, but then when you think of Claire, I think she deserves more than what she had. Kind of makes me think that her life is basically, if the king had been stolen away from her, and because she laments true love. And the queen doesn't love, she just wants power. If the fungus takes over, what would the fungus do in this situation? I bet they throw some great parties.
Wonderful. When the moment comes, plant us within the king's breast. Let him finally rest. We shall take his place. Thank you, on behalf of the inhabitants of this place.
I would rather not doom this kingdom to nothingness. Ah! What is this? Is this the throne room? Bedroom? The king himself, you know, is disloyal. Let's see if we can't find the first one. The Bandoué stand at the crossroads, their eyes hollow, their hands red. One weaves, one cuts, one watches. They whisper my name like a blade drawn from its sheath. King, they call me. Slayer, they call me. They spit into the fire and it hisses. A shadow grows behind me. I turn, but the night swallows my sight. A banquet set before me. Wine black as blood, meat raw upon golden plates. The Bandouai kneel, not in reverence, but in mirth. Eat, king, they coo. Their laughter crawls like insects in my ears. I drink, and the taste is bitter ash. The crows scream above, their wings blotting out the sun. The youngest smirks, a feast for kings. The second tilts her head, but not for you. The eldest bares her teeth, not yet. I walk barefoot through the river of swords. The Bandoué stand upon the bank, their lips stained with prophecy. Step lightly, king, the eldest warns. But the water rises, my reflection does not follow. It lingers, watching, waiting. 1,000 hands reach from the depths, grasping, crawling. No man may claim the throne uncut. They whisper, I wake, fingers slick with blood. Two crowns lie before me, one of iron, heavy with war, the other of bone, light as breath. The Bandoué circle, their voices weaving fate into the air. Which will you wear, king? My hand moves to the iron, but the bone shifts, creeping toward my brow. Choose quickly, for the wind carries whispers of usurpers. The moment lingers, stretching, breaking. I sit upon my throne, but it is made of roots, binding, twisting, growing through my ribs. The Bandoué hum, hands raised in mock benediction. A king must be the land, and the land must take its due. My voice is hollow when I call for my sword. A crown of briars tightens, and the throne whispers, not yet, not yet. The Bandoué offer me a gift wrapped in shadows. A blade, a crown, a shroud. Their eyes gleam, knowing. I take it, and the world shudders. The ground opens, and I fall into mist, into darkness. to prophecy made flesh. Their voices rise, laughing, lamenting. A gift once taken cannot be returned, King. I wake, the weight of it still in my hands. That's a sick ring, though. Milk and honey. Holy. Holy. You joking? This is gonna be a bit of a rough one, I can already tell. Let's do... I think we will bleed her. Oh! Ah!
Why did you refuse to simply bow? You could have served me for eternity. Wouldn't that have been beautiful?
No matter how the wind howls, the mountain still will not bow to it. Don't even get her loots. Man. Oh wait, I do. Let's take a look at this. Two-handed. Increases physical damage by 1% per missing mana point. It's actually pretty good. Spirituality, huh? Magic crit chance and spell power. Ooh. That's an intense set right there. At the very least, we can take a look at what it looks like. He just sits there. 'Cause he's dead. He's breathing. But acting
Gone.
clear.
Is she? Gone from one eternity straight into another. Oh, how I wish we'd had one more day. A proper one. Marked by the sun setting on us forever. Once, I dreaded it. The relentless passage of time. And now, all that's left is tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools. The way to dusty death. Fear not, till mushrooms take the place of your heart. And now mushrooms grow in my chest. The king is dead. Long live the king. Now it all ends. The lofty dream, the endless torment, and the fruits of our vanity. What we leave behind is a monument to our own foolishness. There will be no legends told of this place, for it is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. And this is for you, the reason for your visit to this cursed court. You may leave now. Your audience is over.
We got the tablet. Sweet. Well, brother.
The kingdom no longer belongs to kings, but to all.
Yeah. Time to boogie. I hope you have a good time. So how do I get out of here? Kinda wanna talk to that one dude first. You still here, dude?
It is you. Know that the faithful penitent, Sir Stigender, has finally found peace. There is no longer a sinner for whom he must kneel. He has become one with the peace and harmony I create, that we create. Thank you. You have broken the terrible and unnatural cycle imposed on this land by human pride. And at the same time, you have ensured that the effort put into building this place was not wasted. At last, it will become a home for all. Our growth will be slow at first, but in the end, we will claim the entire abyss of King Sagramore. In peace and silence, we will unite what has been divided for so many centuries. You are already speaking with him, Savior. He is now part of something greater, just like everyone else. Though you have kept yourself for yourself, you are still a part of us. Farewell.
For the buttons! I got something else too, didn't I? Yeah, I got a helmet. I got a mushroom helmet. Oh, cool. Alright. How cool. We saved the buttons. What? What a teleportation. Hey, we can swim upstream. Of course it would be nighttime when I get out. Should I go this way? Clear out more of the map? Okay. I can do that. Oh. Unbelievable. Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! Those dryads are mean. We dig? We try and dig. Oh! Okay. It does go pretty far up there, huh? What is that? Is that a bug? Bugging? Bugging and a bear. Of course. Holy. Ah! Yeah. Wow. What the fuck, dude? Bear's still friggin' taking me out, dude. Unbelievable. Come on, leash. There we go. Okay. There's just a bunch of them over here by the Stagfather shrine. How did I hit that? Oh, it's dead. What a strange tree. You can literally walk all the way up this thing, huh? Mostly. Wow. There's some kind of village up here. Not really a village. Ow! Holy. Like this whole zone kind of just ruins. Just weird spawns in here, huh? I think we'll skirt it. There's a door here. Ah! Tomb of Sir Dagonet. This is what we wanted to find. Big cliff. Oof. Ah! What the fuck, dude? I wonder. Brother, you're joking. Let's go! +1 for the unstuck. So are these just like weird spawns regardless? That cliff is treacherous though. Oh, of course. Surprised they don't drop unidentified items and stuff. But this is an entire like weird area. Don't mind me. Buttons. Beast Lair. What is this place? There's a human. Human. The Iron Gate. Hello, human. He doesn't care. Not very talkative human. Not very talkative humans. Gallic. Iron Gate. You have a telly? No. Friend and counselor to King Arthur, Merlin's magic guided the conquest of Avalon and the taming of the weirdness. His wisdom became a cornerstone of Camelot's rise, and his merits are celebrated across the centuries. 160 noise. A lot of the rocks in this area are a little weird, honestly. Just clearing out the map a little bit. What the A gloom frond. Wow. I was not expecting that. And that was crazy. Now what's up here? What do you mean? What are you? A Grundilo. Like literally just one. It looks like a ranged. Sir Tristan the Unbroken, devoted knight and loyal friend to King Arthur. Sir Tristan's mastery of the bow marked him as a legendary hero of the Age of Conquest, and a dedicated defender of Avalon. His skill and loyalty were pivotal in shaping the destiny of Camelot. May his memory be forever honored. Heyo. Oh no! Get him! Good job. Get him! Get him! Ah. Ah! Fungal envoy. Spectral sword. It's a good sword too. Looks sick. Into those hammer. Ring of Despair. Wow. Can put one of the skeleton knights in the bank. Put that as well too. And my weapon relics. Okay. Executioner, huh? It's a pretty big bonus. upstairs. Let's go find my quests. What are you doing, brother?
Please, don't hurt me. I don't want to die.
Oh wow, he's red deathed all over. Look at him.
Yes, it's me. But look at me. I can't go back. It's the Red Death. I had to run to keep the others safe. My poor sweet Beatrice. I'll never know if she gave me a son or a daughter. But I'd never risk going back to Camelot. I'll hide out here, somewhere in this abandoned village. No one will ever find me, I swear. May the All-Mother bless you. I swear, nobody will ever see me again. Take my insignia and bring it to Asgore. Tell him I was already dead when you found me.
All right. And we get to kill the crow. Look who it is. Vidar.
Then we move forward. A crow in a uniform is still a crow. No doubt he greased the right palms, whispered the right threats. You cut that short. But we're not done. The next one won't be so easy.
I bet.
Maybe you're just that good. Better in the shadows than those you hunt. Or maybe fate itself is watching over you, guiding your hand. But if I were you, I'd take it as a sign I'm doing the gods' work. This time, it's a nameless Dalariata, formerly of the Thuid tribe, now known as Wither, a mage. He's holed up in a cave near the swamps, no doubt twisting the weirdness to his advantage. The children aren't just killers, they're opportunists. If they've taken a liking to him, it means he's dangerous. And if we don't stop him, he'll be worse. Be careful. Steel alone won't save you against magic.
Holy. That's really deep in there. Alright. I wonder. Nah. Should be riding around on my horse. Family crypt. Hey, come here. Wither's hideout? Okay. Gallic. Wow. Look at this.
You're here to kill me. That much is clear. But tell me, before you lift your blade, before you cast your spell, have you ever wondered why? A crow? Is that all I am to you? No name, no past, just another tally on your list? Tell me, what do you really know about the children of Morrigan? Beyond the stories your leader feeds you? Or does it not matter, as long as you have a target? No other, more than he would ever admit. You think you're hunting the children of Morrigan, but he's guiding you toward justice? No, the dad is more entangled with the children than you can possibly imagine. Tell me, have you ever wondered how he knows so much? Have you ever wondered why there's always another name, another place, another crow for you to cut down? Do you really believe he's only ever been a hunter? I don't need to lie. The truth is far more entertaining. He tells you what you need to hear. He points you at targets, feeds you his water. But has he ever told you what started it? Or is it that it's just out of reach? Maybe he fed you lies, just like the ones he hates so much. Maybe when this is over, you should ask him if you live long enough to care.
Owned. Feared seekers. I basically already know. He used to work for the Children of Morrigan. At least that's what I thought. So I'm not exactly sure what his plan was with that. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Ah! How are you supposed to get back up? Yeah, I guess I won't go that way. Cuanacht. Beware the weirdness. I also wanted to check this spot to like clear the rest of this map area. Of course, we get to do it at night. It's brilliant. What did we find? Nice! Found a corrupted temple. With a telly. That's just even better. Time to go. Here we go. Back there. My horse stays. Oh no. Get 'em, minions. How are you about to replace him? What the heck?
Efficient. Wither thought himself untouchable, twisting minds to suit his needs. You proved him wrong. One more stands in our way. If we're lucky, taking her out ends this. I know their ways because I have to. Because no one else fights them like I do. But if you think I'm one of them, go ahead. Draw your blade. See where it gets you. I already told you what drives my hunt. Beyond that, I don't owe you my past. What I do owe you is the only truth that matters now. The children must fall. Glad to hear it. You've seen firsthand what they're capable of, how far their reach extends. The people of Avalon deserve the chance to shape their own fate. No hidden masters, no shadows pulling the strings. That's why we do what we do. And you, my friend, are damn good at it. Women make the best predators and deceivers. Born knowing how to listen, how to vanish, how to strike when least expected. The children of Morrigan don't care for strength alone. They value shadows, whispers, secrets, and she's better at all three than most men I've killed. Underestimate her, and you won't live to regret it. She's a Pict, hiding in a cave in forlorn swords, far enough to be forgotten, close enough to still pull strings. Not just a fighter, but a master manipulator. No need for a blade when words can turn others into weapons. And when persuasion fails, something worse takes its place. Summons, creatures bound to her will, ready to tear apart anyone in the way. Be extra careful. Magic isn't the only danger. Doubt is too. If you're not certain why you're there, you won't survive it. Go prepared, or don't go at all. When it's done, meet me near the mountain. I believe we're at the end of the road. Soon, you'll claim the ultimate reward.
Wow. That voice actor definitely took some liberties with the lines, which I don't think is a problem. I think it's nice. I'd rather not fight every weird one. Ah! Holy. Alrighty. Now that we've gotten the first tablet piece, we can go to the priestesses, figure out what's going on there. What is this? Crippling bolt? Wow. Saved seeker. We'll sell some gear.
Just another peaceful...
Figured we'd get something out of that. Want to upgrade our gear too. We have our helm to go grab. Our crow helm. We can finally use our crow helm. 50% extra crit damage and 50% attack speed. To me, sounds like a really good, significant bonus. Oh, we need to sell some stuff too. And we'll upgrade it. Critical hits restore stamina. I wonder if it would be better just to use that instead. Take a look at pants as well. Increases critical damage. Might be worth it to switch to these ones. Within 15 endurance? Yeah, sure. Should I swap these for these? Melee damage only the... Molten lightning. Switching to the crow mask really helped with my weight. I think I will. Because I got a lot of attack speed. Okay. Like 15 endurance.
Sometimes it's nice to just...
Upgrade. Titanium. Must be a really good Mask 8. 3. 4. 5. Gloves. Sheesh. 1, 2. Fully. Just about dropped all my. I'm gonna upgrade my pants and something better, I think. 5, 5. Five. I think I might use those dueling weapons instead. Tetra. Wait up, I want to sell some more stuff. Yeah. It's a big war club. Look at that thing. It's a big stick. Gem of carrying. Hold on, hold on. Weapons. I have one. Grindylo's hammer. Red Death Shield. Nine decks. I wonder if I have 9 decks. I just put one point into endurance, didn't I? Well, I've got a lot of these. Deserters. Knight's helmet. Spectacle helmet. Steel chestplate. Iron chestplate. Royal gown. Deserters. Guards tabard. Never trust a dude in a tunic. Oops. Ah. Wait a second. We don't want to sell those. Let's check our pants too. Heavy gauntlets? Where'd the night gauntlets go? Are they not in stash? They're not in stash, okay. Knight's boots. Scuffed knight's boots. Don't really need those ones. Alright. Okay. I guess we'll leave that one. Wow. Do I have? Oh. Revenant. Dual knight armor? What is that? Festering chest guard? Okay. Fisherman's. Fort dweller. Flayed drowners. Red death armor. Looks pretty good. I just like the pauldron. I don't think I'll use that one. Check pants. There's really no difference in the chieftain's pants, is there? Let's check boots first. Okay. Red death pants. Royal breeches. How come I can use the royal breeches, but I can't use the pants? I don't get it. about gloves? Chieftains. Bandages. Red death gloves. Tattered leather. Royal gloves. Gives me bangles. Yeah, why can't I use the royal shoes? Oh, royal slippers. I don't know, maybe. Tattered ones look fine. Oh, we still need to deposit those pieces. We might upgrade those weapons. Yeah, we got a decent amount of money. Yeah, we'll probably upgrade those weapons to the dueling blades. Those are sick.